I just wanted to ask you a few questions about what it's like being a woman in society, in our society today. Is that okay with you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so first off, what does it mean to you to be beautiful?
So, to be beautiful to me means being humble, being genuine, and just being yourself.
I agree. What in today's society is viewed as the ideal body image?
So, that's very interesting. I think the ideal body image usually is someone small, someone um, has not extra, no extra body fat. And
True.
I think a lot of advertisements are changing that, where we're seeing more bigger women on magazines, on TV ads. So it's changing, but I think it's still a lot of work to be done there, where we can promote more of just being different, and including a more diverse portfolio.
I think so too. Have you ever felt insecure while scrolling through media?
Not that I can remember, just because I think, as you know, growing up as a child, my parents had a lot of influence in making me believe in myself and having high confidence. So I don't recall of a moment of having any low esteem, or not having a confidence in myself.
That's good because I know that I have a problem with that. But, anyways, next question. Thank you. When people look at you, or like when other people look at you, do you think most people are more likely to judge you for your outer beauty before considering your inner beauty, before actually taking the time to get to know you? And why is that such a big problem today?
So I think in reality it is a huge problem. I think there's just a perception. People work off of perception, without giving people opportunities. So they judge before getting to know an individual. So they judge you. They judge you by basically what they see, what they believe, not just by knowing who you are.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it as is contributed to the social media, is what I believe. There's images that people look at and judge because of that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a right thing
It's
to do.
actually so sad. Have you ever not attended an event because you were insecure about your body? Like for instance, like a pool party or something like you didn't want to go to because you were like ashamed of how you would look and something like that. No.
I've never stopped going to an event because of that. I might not just wear right what I
Mm-hmm.
would like to wear, because of how people would
Perceive.
would
Yeah.
perceive. But I don't think it's ever stopped me from going to an event. Now it's probably made me think the clothes that I want to wear, or not, just because um, right, just because you kind of think it through too
Mm-hmm.
much when you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have
Right.
to.
I feel that. I'm not sure if like you'll have an answer for this, but explain a time when you've felt that you've sold yourself short because of lack of confidence and insecurity. Like since you said you have like confidence and you're not really insecure because of how you're raised, has there ever been a time where you weren't as confident and you kind of felt that you sold yourself short?
Well, I haven't, in terms of just the image part. But I think sometimes, just in the society today, this is just the image. It isn't one of the things. We also face being outnumbered, such as an example I can give is work. Um, my team, there's 14 guys. I'm the only girl, right? The
Mm-hmm.
only female. And sometimes just the confidence level, you challenge it a lot, because you're constantly competing in terms of gender. Now, I've never thought less, or that I'm incapable of doing what a male is capable of doing, but it's additional pressure that you have to work with. and you have to have your confidence. You have to believe in yourself to be able to overcome it, because otherwise you're going to face these challenges in the workplace, in with social media, everywhere you go. So you have to always believe in yourself, not just right on your image, but believe in yourself that you're capable of doing anything anyone else is capable of,
Mm-hmm.
and not underestimating your potential.
We need more people like you. Oh, but have you ever watched the Victoria fashion show? If so, do you think it has a more positive or negative impact on society? Because I know like a lot of younger girls watch it. That can kind of sway people different ways. Have you ever watched it?
Yes, I've watched it, and I do think it does, right. A lot of the images that they portray don't really represent
Mm-hmm.
a diverse population in terms of bodies, shapes, sizes. It doesn't represent that, and it can be done. And
Mm-hmm.
again, beauty, it's what's inside, not what's on the outside, and that just promotes more of the beauty being on the
Mm-hmm.
outside, which that it's you're never you can have health conditions. You can have many things that will never allow you to have that body image. That doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. It doesn't
Right.
mean that you're not capable or able to do what the others can.
That's so true. So last but not least, with like all that being said, do you think if there weren't things such as media, magazines, advertisements, etc., do you think women would have more confidence in themselves without all those things being piled up and viewed by so
Yes,
many people?
yes, for sure. I think I can see how social media has made a big impact on the society today, where people are afraid to take a picture and post it on social media because of what people are going to
Mm-hmm.
think. And so that's an example where before you were free to take pictures and everyone wasn't worried about a picture, um, because it was just a picture. It represents something. In today's society, I think people worry so much about that
Mm-hmm.
image, about that picture, that um, it becomes they don't enjoy the moment because they're worried about the picture and the posting and what
Right.
people are going to say, versus just living their life and living it the way they want to, looking the way they want to, and not worrying about what anyone thinks or anyone has to say about an image.
True that. Woo! Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.